Pop song Rhetorical Analysis, Madison Benjamin. The song I chose to do my rhetorical analysis on is Drinking by Boa. Drinking by Boa is a song written from the perspective of someone who is close to a person that regularly abuses alcohol. In it, the speaker expresses their wish for the alcohol abuse to stop and for their friend to recover. I believe that Boa wrote this song in order to spread awareness for alcoholism and to offer a new perspective on the issue. Right off the bat, the whole theme you can hear with the first verse of the song is that this person who struggles with alcohol abuse values it over anything. You know, they use it to escape. They value it over women, over love, and they've just completely wasted their potential, or at least in the speaker's eyes, they've wasted their potential on drinking. This person, they have quote unquote wasted time. You know, there's a lyric in the song, where has your time gone, right? Which I think is a very deep lyric, because if you think of what traditionally happens when someone drinks alcohol, a lot of times people will drink and then later on will have memory loss from when they were drunk. A person who is an alcoholic, who drinks constantly, this may be something that they just experience. I can't even think of the word. Chronically. They just chronically have memory loss, gaps in their memory, from all of the drinking that they're doing. Another lyric that really spoke to me was, "You sing like an angel." This lyric, I'm not sure if it is literal or figurative, but here the speaker is saying, you know, even though you have this affliction, you know, I still see the beauty in spite of this. And I also think that this is a good juxtaposition, because typically when you think of angels, you think of, you know, someone who is holy, who does no wrong, but they're comparing an angel to this person who drinks alcohol to forget, who drinks so much that they're passing out, having memory loss. You know, all they care about is drink. You know, there's another lyric: "There's nothing if there's no wine." So they genuinely only care about finding their next drink, and yet this person is being compared to something as angelic as an angel, which also really speaks into how much the speaker just wishes for them to get better, how much the speaker is able to see through to their true self and know, you know, this is not who you really are. You know, you're more than what is holding you back right now. And another lyric that shows this is the following lyric: "Your voice melts my heart." For me, that just means, you know, they're hearing this person who is struggling and they're listening to their voice and it just melts them, you know. It touches them and they feel for them. You know, they truly have empathy for this person. And another lyric that expresses this person's understanding of their friend is, "Your life has been hard." So the speaker, they understand that, you know, their friend isn't like this because they wish to be. They understand that their friend has gone through struggles that have caused them to want to have an escape in their life. And this type of understanding just pushes into their friendship, and it also makes it even more sad, because it's not as though you know, this person is just drinking because, you know, they want to party. You know, it's something that's truly wrong with it, which also goes back into the reason that they wrote it. You know, I feel that the song was truly written to express the truths behind alcoholism, and how it's not just, you know, little kids drinking. You know, how it could be something that's truly going on in someone's life. Okay, so the first lyric of the chorus also really speaks to the point that, you know, this person really wishes that their friend would get better with their abuse. The first lyric is, "And should you ever wonder where all your time is gone, you'll find the answer far away from home." So this also goes back to the concept of lost time and this memory loss. All of this is, of course, caused by their friends drinking. But the lyric after, "You'll find the answer far away from home," I believe is metaphorical in saying that their friend is the answer to where all of this time is gone, and that their friend has strayed far from home, their family, their friends, in pursuit of more alcohol. And then for the rest of the chorus and the bridge, it's continuing with the same themes, but one lyric that sticks out is, "When you're crawling, please don't weep." This goes with the theme of they truly wish for their friend to get better. They truly wish for their recovery. When you're crawling, I believe refers to them being sick due to alcohol poisoning after drinking too much. And the speaker having to witness this, of course, would feel very deep emotions. So traumatizing. Verse 3 opens exactly the same as the first verse, only that around the third line the lyrics change, and instead of saying, "You sing like an angel, your voice melts my heart," the line is now, "You sing like a siren, your voice breaks my heart." I believe that the author here is trying to say that their friends' voices it's now grown more dark. In the beginning they were able to see more light in it. Now they're finding it harder to see the good in it, and that is heartbreaking to them. Lyric directly after also speaks to this, and when you're crying, your tears are like wine. This is a simile, which I believe means that what does this mean? Which I believe is pulling back to the lyric where the lyric in the first verse, which is, "There's nothing if there's no wine." So their friend, almost similar to how they become addicted to drinking, now is addicted to the aftermath of drinking. They're caught in a cycle of crying and having these breakdowns along with the alcoholism. Next is the outro. And the outro, it's very repetitive, but the lyrics that stick out to me are, "And I don't want to see you like this when you're crawling. Won't you weep for me? Won't you breathe for me? Won't you let me be?" This lyric also goes with the fact that they just want to see them recover. They want their friend to feel almost guilty for the effects that their alcoholism are having on their life. They want their friend to feel and know that they are hurting because of them. And then afterwards, the last few lyrics of the song, "Don't you drink, don't you let me down, won't you weep, won't you bleed," which are basically pleading to their friend. The speaker is pleading to them to not drink, to not let them down by drinking, and to cry and bleed. I guess maybe in like an act of repentance. Now that I've finished the lyrical analysis of the song, I would like to go into the actual sound and the instrumentals. Throughout the song, and honestly throughout all of Bo's music, for the main part, they use very light music. They use like very earthy tones. It sounds almost like bells. Their guitars sound very ethereal, and I believe this is on purpose because they want their music to have a calming effect. For example, if the genre of the song was rock, the theme would feel a lot heavier. It would feel much more, I don't want to say forced, but it would feel a bit more aggressive, and I feel that because of the softer lyrics, their word choices such as melt, wonder, weep, instead of just saying cry and weep. They use gentle lyrics and gentle music. I feel that this just puts a sort of almost as though, the song is like being whispered into their ear. It feels very soft, very relaxing. Another thing to note about this song is that this is actually the final track on their album. So the entire goal of this song was that they wanted it to be meaningful and that they wanted it to be able to close it all up nicely. If you do listen to the rest of the album, it sounds very similar, especially the leading track, Highlight. It sounds insanely similar, but yeah.